Hi folks, this is All the Fruit, and today I want to try acai or Euterpe oleracea, as it is known scientifically. No, I'm not here in Brazil. I'm here at Lago di Iseo in the Italian Alps, and in Europe fresh acai berries are almost impossible to get. I found the acai palms in Malaysia in Penang Tropical Fruit Park, but back then the fruits were quite old and dried up, and I didn't like them very much. So the only way to enjoy the stuff in Europe is where this pulp, but it doesn't even look like pulp, but like a little bit of acai fruit dissolved in water. So the acai palm is a very interesting palm. In German it's known as cabbage palm, and the Latin name Euterpe oleracea. Oleracea also means, well, it either means fragrant or cabbage. And the thing is that in the countries of origin, not only the fruits are being consumed, but also the hearts, the palm cabbage, are very important. They are not just being eaten on a small scale. They are, for example, the main staple of the, I hope I don't butcher the name, Caboclos Indians along the Amazon River. They are also canning factories for acai heart of palm throughout South America all the way up to Costa Rica. So this stuff is quite important for human nourishment. Since the palm is multi-stemmed, it doesn't die completely when you harvest the cabbage of one or two stems. Well, it is threatened in its natural habitat. It is very good at settling new locked areas. It likes to live in basically river estuaries, swamps along the Amazon and other rivers in tropical America. Doesn't really seem to be endangered, but a lot of the natural habitats are endangered. As I said, it's an important foodstuff for the locals. Okay, the locals are muy católicos, or molto cattolice, as you would say here. The fruits are also quite important. Well, the seeds are also not unimportant. You can make oil from them. You can use the timber for building. Oh, okay, I think there is more católico here. You can use the timber, you can use the leaves to weave a lot of things. The only part that it's well known in non-tropical areas are the berries. The berries are being used in the Amazon. They are being made into a lot of juices and sorbets and ice creams. They're quite important in Amazonian cuisine. Okay, I guess this nice bell is some local tourist attraction, so enjoy it. Huh? Here they are on quite a modern terrazzo, it seems, and they don't seem to want to shut up so quickly, so enjoy the countryside. No, I'm not gonna cut them out. Sometimes it's fun to leave such local things. Oh Madonna, now they're getting a bit on the loud side. Yeah, my ears, my poor ears.
Also the dried pulp is available in Europe, not just the...
So assistant says also the dried pulp is available in Europe, like powder and such stuff. From Chiesa Cattolica. We all know that we are here now. Amen. Bimmel bum, bimmel bum. Well, let's continue. In colder areas, like, oh no, it's too loud. Bimmel boom. So in recent years and decades, acai has been basically held as a superfood in colder places like the US and Western Europe. However, it says that it improves virility and also a lot of other health issues, but none of this is proven. Basically, if you eat some local stuff like red cabbage, like elderberries or black currant, you get a lot more antioxidants and vitamins and other stuff than from acai, but I guess it's fancier when it comes from the other end of the world. Also, there are a lot of dangers associated with acai. Well, the pulp that arrives here in Europe and the US is often contaminated with machine oil. I guess they are not too diligent while processing it. But at least they process it, because the unprocessed acai berries or recipes with unprocessed acai berries can get you in a lot more trouble. You can get Chagas infections. They're like about 100 to 150 food and mostly acai related Chagas infections in Brazil every year. So yeah, probably not the superfood we think it is. Also, this really seems to have just a very marginal acai content. I guess it's mostly water with a bit of acai in it, and still you have to dilute it with a couple more parts of water. Let's try it. People say strange things about the taste of those things. Cheers. It tastes like a 10 times more boring version of the young May we had today. Or it tastes like very diluted tea made from prunes. My grandfather used to make a lot of teas from dried fruits. After that, you would drink the tea and eat the dried fruits, and this is like an extremely diluted tea from dried fruits. I don't know, man. Taste-wise, put one prune through the mixer, dissolve it in water, give it to me. It will be the same as this expensive acai. Assistant, don't think about the acai. Assistant is camera shy. I'm allowed to film only her backside, but not her face. How is it?
Yeah, it's quite. Yeah, more or less like a diluted young May juice. But the dried version of this is really bitter and savory of bitter, but completely different. Than
the dried version must be a lot more concentrated.
Yeah,
this is maybe 10% acai and 90% water. What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, they say
it's
a
scam.
It's basically a scam, yeah. Contains what ingredients? Pulpa de acai. They don't say that they are like over 90% water in here. Yeah, look at that. A little bit of those things are concentrated at the top, more at the bottom, but most of it is just water. Yeah, like a very boring version of young May or prune juice. Sorry folks, maybe you expected something greater, but when I tried it freshly fallen from the trees, it wasn't much better. It was just completely dried up. Maybe they've scraped some dried stuff together. Tell me folks, have you ever tried good tasting, maybe fresh acai off the tree or whatever? Apart from that, stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful and incredibly fruit-rich Italian lakes and Brazilian rainforests. And of course, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.